So, thanks to Tech Upgrade, I've completed all the Arkham games. And what fun games they are. I just think they're some really fun games. So I want to do a little something retrospecting them games. A ranking, if you will. Now, if I was to rank the games on their own, you would find that it's actually the most basic bitch sort of ranking. Origins, Night, Asylum, City. The most normie of normie. So I figured, damn, why not zone into an aspect and sort of focus in on that? I thought of a character or thematics. But while these are aspects we latch onto, games are ultimately about gameplay. And a lot to read into there, especially with how they advance. And it's time to zone in onto a specific tool, the Cryptographic Sequencer, a hacking device to hack the trickiest of locks. This is actually not the most glamorous part of the games. It's just 10 seconds, swirl around, maybe get a funny word. It's mostly harmless. There's been a progression of this hacking device, so sure, why not rank it? Number 4 and 3. Origins and City. Kind of going together because, let's be honest, Origins is honestly very much a copy of City. They certainly have their own spin on things, but for something as minuscule to Sequencer, it's basically the same. City gets a leg up because I like it more, I like the game more, opposite ends of an overall rank hunting, and I generally get more fun words with this one, like going through the museum and I get a bunch of sciencey words, or that one bit where you decipher Scarecrow's code. The only thing Origins has above it is, I guess some of them take a little more time, but this is overall not a very favorable device, and that doesn't really mean anything. Anyway, those are those two. Next up, Night. Its sequencer is similar to City's, but now it's just a touch more sensitive. Like, instead of unscrolling the whole word with ease, you kind of have to isolate a letter for it to pause. And then through that, you could eventually get the whole word. Little touches like that honestly make it just a little more fun. Also, this game doesn't have overall consistent hacking like the previous two. A lot of the time it's just opening up a box and rearranging your wires. Sometimes it's a quick click to disrupt the device. Heck, the actual device isn't called Cryptographic Sequencer here. It's the remote hacking device. Night is overall a game that has a lot to read into, but judging the sequencer on its own, it's a step up from City, and mostly applied to the Stag airship, which happens to get a lot of science words. And number 1, what else is silent? This also seems pretty universally agreed to. It's just people don't usually talk with sequencers as much. But instead of getting funny words, you just look for the green. I remember I first played City and then Asylum, and I was really confused what to do and I had to look it up. So here's me straight telling ya, look for the green. Its simplicity is what gets me, and I really begrudged later Arkham Games making this a little more dynamic and having funny words. I get it makes things a little more elaborate, but there's some fondness for original. It's not like hearing audio tapes that I actually do wish they kept in later games. Asylum's a notably tech-deficient game. You literally just start with batarangs, but maybe you could read into Batman wants to challenge himself or something in this crazy place. It's kind of cool once you achieve this device. This was a fun ranking of an ultimately insignificant thing. If trying another Arkham ranking, maybe I'll try something else. Maybe something a little more meaty. We'll see. Cheers.